The first calls to pay for loss and damage first emerged in 1991 by the Alliance of Small Island States, the most vulnerable countries to the rise in sea levels. Yet the issue was not tackled seriously before 2013. That's why it was widely celebrated when Egypt led the efforts to officially include the topic on COP27's agenda, which established a historic loss and damage fund.
The whole notion of loss and damage has not been discussed. Now it's been discussed at COP27, and they have agreed to establish this fund for compensation. So we're moving more towards achieving climate justice.
Normally, when we try to speak about damage and loss as well as impacted country, we need to identify who was responsible for such impact, and this is a problem itself. It is a dilemma. We are requesting cooperation between developing and developed countries. Developed countries are afraid from litigation or other sort of compensations. They may be asked if they admit their responsibilities.
But establishing the fund sparks many debates, the first of which is the definition of loss and damage and which countries would fall into the category that deserves financing. How extreme climate episodes, rise of sea level and biodiversity loss would rank the vulnerability of each country.
Some of these issues are related to the sources of funding. Who is going to be contributing to this fund? Is it going to be by emissions according to the polluter pays principle or emitters pay principle, or is it going to be by GDP, or is it going to be by per capita emissions, or historical contributions, current contributions to the greenhouse gases, and so on.
A committee of 24 countries that will convene in 2023 will be discussing all these details.